might be okay.
Alright, let's pick it up here.
It's rare for you to be here. Is it for archery club?
Yes, the teacher asked for a report.
I see. Then you must be busy.
Not really. At least not compared to you. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Senpai, why did you decide to fight?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't really have a reason anymore, if I'm being honest. I know the whole story about my father now. But I was thinking maybe I could erase the mistakes he left behind.
That's a reason.
I guess I should have thought about this earlier, huh? Why didn't I question myself sooner?
What's done is done.
But it seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. In the end, defeating the shadows is all that really matters, isn't it?
Kinda.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. It'll all be over after the next full moon, but I'll probably still be trying to figure it out.
Maybe so. But at least then we'll be able to return to a normal school life. The student council members will be here soon. If you want to talk later, let me know.
No, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
I don't know what that part was for. I thought it was to metamorphose another persona, because the ones that I've yet to do so are, I was too eager here. You have to have full charm to form a relationship with her. It's the Lover's Arcana. But the ones that have metamorphosed are so far Fuka, Ken, and Akihiko. And I'm still waiting for more. And besides, I think more will come soon, because after all we're biting the bullet here. This is very close to when we're gonna have to fight the very last shadow that governs the Dark Hour, which will probably end everything, or hopefully open up another can of worms. We'll see. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually forming another social link. I forgot to show this one. There are a couple I haven't shown. One of them being the Sun Arcana, which is basically the dying young man in the Naganaki Shrine. Though I decided against it because he seemed way too pessimistic, but then again, that's a given. I'm showing you where you get the Star Arcana. You talk to this guy. Remember him? We met him during a Kendo tournament. So, we're gonna hang out with him for a little bit. Wow. Well, that's always generous of you, but still, that's kind of nuts. Because after all, oh no, wait, never mind. Must be jealous of him. I thought the other guy with the bad knee was one of my rivals, but that's different. Though the sad truth is, when you meet him, you basically scarf down one of those roll things that are sold at Octopia, like a bird. Okay. I don't know if I explained this, but I do have a persona of the Star Arcana, and it's Ganesha, which is the god of wisdom in Hindu myth.
Where have you been?
I've been hanging out with people. Where have you been? Yeah, we've been to Tartarus recently, so I practically kept wearing people out, and the one who has fallen furthest is Mitsuru. Now she's sick, and I'm basically grounded. And the reason I've been doing this is because I assumed that the metamorphosis of personas had to do with learning every skill that they could possibly learn. And since practically everyone has learned their skills except 3, Mitsuru, Agus, and Koromaru. This was actually kind of stupid because I tried going upstairs to where I was gonna see if there was any new recordings, but there hasn't been any recently since the incident with Shinjiro. You can't exactly fail finger painting, but then again, that's basically a stereotype right there. Bad me. Then again, grade school is a lot easier than I remembered. Yep. I'm actually trying to avoid Mitsuru like the plague, because I've heard some of these characters actually saying that you can pass disease along if you talk to other people. So, whenever somebody's sick, I try and avoid them as much as possible. And one time, Agus got sick, which is strange because she's a robot. And that's, of course, she got a virus or Trojan horse or something like that. No pun intended. Oh, I also got the spear that I used last time. I feel really bad for this guy because listening to him makes me realize that all the stuff he does is practically illegal. Or I call white collar crime. That's not something to smile about. Basically, he seems very, very evil. I would say it's about money, but then again, he'd probably get annoyed with me. He also blackmails me sometimes, because he knows this stuff is illegal, but he tells them to me anyways. And then he blackmails me to make sure I don't tell anybody else. I'm not going to be your puppet. Unless, of course, it increases my arcana, then go ahead. Alright. Let's wrap this up here and I'll see you later.